everybody, and welcome to Jen's Corner for June. We're going to be talking about an event that's coming up next Saturday actually. It's in Burpengary and it is a free screening of the movie Black Adam. It's going to be held at Symphony Crescent Park, and that's Saturday the 17th, which is this Saturday. Black Adam will be shown at 5:30 in the afternoon. So if you go down a little bit earlier, you can get yourself something to eat, kids can get their face painted, you can set up and make sure that you've got a good spot to watch the movie. So free event, great to go down and spend time in our local Moreton Bay region with your family. Our interview this month with small business owner Gill Kennedy from Minuteman Press. So we'll do a bit of a deep dive into her business and how she helps the local community. I hope you enjoy that interview with Gill. Hi everybody, Jen George from Jen's Corner. We're coming down to see Gill at Minuteman Press today for our Jen's Corner episode for June. So hopefully you'll learn a little bit more about printing and how Gill can help you with your business or for your home printing or sports and clubs and things like that. So hopefully you'll find this an interesting interview. What inspired you to start the Minuteman business in Caboolture?
I think I saw a gap in the industry for a printer to not only do the standard printing items but also a wider range of products. So we've brought in promotional products. I think we've got over 2,000 different products now. Wow. That you can custom brand. So there's something for everyone, and I wanted to. I think I wanted to do better.
Yeah.
Like most people, we've worked for other companies and seen how people do things, and you see a little gap where you think it can be done better. So I strive just to do the best that I could do for the customers that we have.
Yeah, nice. And you got a lot of business training as well, haven't you? So you can help with a lot of marketing ideas that a lot of other printers might not have.
I think I've picked things up over the years. I've had marketing positions before, and I've seen how different marketing strategies work and don't work. It's something you pick up with your experience, and I'd like to share that. Try and help where I can. I don't pretend that I'm a marketing guru or anything, but I definitely understand the print side of things and how that can benefit customers to reach their target client base. Yeah,
because I know when we use you for our stuff, you've got a lot of ideas and stuff that I wasn't sort of aware of, and it helps on my side because like I don't know what print stuff is available, so
absolutely.
It's really good having that.
I think when you start a business, it's really overwhelming and really scary, and you when you go into business, it's because you're good at what you do in your industry, but running a business, there's so many more facets involved in that, from marketing through to staffing and that side of things. And I think as business owners, we tend to help each other with all those areas. You definitely helped me with sort of organising myself and putting things in place and having procedures and things like that, which maybe I was a little bit not as clear on. And then I returned the favour with helping out with marketing ideas and how to structure that. So I think it's definitely good to support each other in whatever industry you're in.
Business to business, yeah. You do help with a lot of just local people too, don't you? So you don't have to be in business to use you as a printer?
No, not at all. So we do a lot of business to business work, but we do everything for anyone that walks in really. We do birthday invitations, wedding invitations, one-off things for family reunions. We've done brochures and booklets and things for family reunions. We've done family trees and that sort of thing. We had a couple of years ago we had a client that was doing a family reunion but wanted to commemorate with a keyring. So he had a huge family by this point. They were getting everyone together from all over the country and Australia and New Zealand as well. So it was the first time that all the family was going to be together, and he wanted to have something that was going to commemorate that. So we helped him out there.
And I know you do, like one of the other ladies that has a business in the area was doing the funeral booklets and stuff as well. So there's lots of different things.
Oh, absolutely. So we've worked closely with a lot of different companies. We do a lot of memorial books and ceremony books, booklets and pamphlets for people to have. We try and make them as nice as possible so people can keep it as a keepsake for their loved ones. So, and again, off the back of that, some people come in independently that want to organise their own one. They might have a specific saying or a prayer or something that they want to put in there, and we help just put it up and make it look nice. So generally we're kind of the connector between someone's ideas and making it a reality, which is really nice to help people with.
Yeah, because it can be hard for people to not know what they can and can't do,
and also within their budget. I think that's the thing. Some people come in and they want to have all the bells and whistles, but they don't have the budget for that, or don't require the quantity for it, because sometimes with all the bells and whistles comes a minimum quantity, and you might not need 500 or something. So we'll help come up with ideas and different tactics on how to achieve something that you're happy with, but to the budget that you want for the quantity that you want as well.
Because there's always that sort of impression, I guess, that getting all of the stuffs printing is really expensive, but
no, we can work to all budgets. Obviously, the more you order,
the cheaper it's going to be
per unit. Absolutely. But you know, if you're a small business just starting out, there's definitely options to market your business and to have various promotional products. Like the pen.
Yeah.
I always say it. The pen's the best marketing tool.
That's the thing everybody steals.
Yeah,
isn't it?
absolutely. And it's got your brand on it. So I think you know. Anyone starting out needs to have a decent logo, because that's your identity.
And you create logos for people.
Absolutely. Yeah. No, so we do the design side. So I've got a degree in graphic design, and both Joe and Jason have got qualifications and years of experience in design. So we definitely all know what works and what doesn't work. And like I say, it's some people when they're starting a business, it's a bit daunting. To start off with, you don't know what you need, you don't know where you can cut corners, but I would 100% hands down say your logo should be the first thing.
The one that you really focus on getting right.
With regards to creating your brand, that is your identity as a business. That's what's going to get you recognised, and that needs to look professional, so that you look professional in whatever industry it is that you're targeting.
Well, you helped us with our logo, and what was really cool about that too is that there's 2 or 3 different parts of the logos that you can split up through different places, so it's not just the one thing. There's components in it that can spread across the brand to make it.
Absolutely, we look at that from a design aspect. So because we're designing for print, it makes us a little bit different to a standalone designer or a web developer. We'll think about how logistically it's going to work on a pen, on a shirt,
on a car,
that sort of thing, on a brochure. And I think for yourself, we put together a sample pack of visuals for how it might look on a mug versus on a presentation folder, letterhead.
It was good to see, because you could see it across the whole thing, not just looking at a logo on a piece of paper.
Exactly. Think about the cost that's going to be involved in printing that logo. So generally in promotional products with a screen print or pad print, you're going to pay per colour. Yeah. So you might have a logo that is 5 colours, but we'll then make sure it works in either a black or a white as well, so you have that option moving forward to have it as a one colour to save cost.
Because that's stuff you don't sort of think about, when you're trying to put it together. You just go, oh, that pink's pretty, and then you whack a word on it, and you're sort of done from there. There's a lot more to it than that.
There's a bit more.
Once you try and start doing things, like if it's just for a website or whatever, that's fine, or a business card. But if you're going to grow the business and go across all of those aspects, to look like a cohesive brand, you need.
Absolutely, and I think that's what's so important, to get it right from the get-go, because you don't want to be building a brand and in 6 months' time have a complete facelift and a complete change, because people are only just starting to recognise you, and then you change again. Have you gone out of business? Is it a new owner? All these questions go through the customer's mind, so you want to be as consistent as you can be, especially in the first couple of years.
And if you were starting your own business, and how long do you think that process would sort of take? How early should you do that before you're sort of intending to kick off? Do you think it's like a month? Or
the logo design?
Yeah, all that
so long as it's before you start introducing yourself to the world, I'd say that's fine. I mean, some people come to us when they've already started trading, and they're building gradually. That's fine as well, because a lot of time people go through word of mouth in the early days. But I'd say as soon as you're wanting to get your brand out there to the wider audience, for people who don't necessarily know you personally, you definitely need to have a brand in place and have that ready to go.
That's cool. And you can do like sports groups and stuff, like community netball and all of those sorts of things. Do you do much for clubs as well?
Yeah, so we sponsor Genie's Netball that is based at Caboolture.
Your family's involved in that?
My
netball?
kids are involved,
Cool.
I coached there for a number of years. I'm having a little break this year, but I'm actually being a mum on the sideline this year, which is nice.
Nice.
I don't normally get to do that. But yeah, we're heavily involved with them. We as a business, we sponsor Genies, who are part of the school, and they're part of Caboolture as well, and under the bracket of CNA.
Yeah.
So we've also, off the back of that, we've done a lot of work locally for the other teams too. So this year's more than ever, we've done a lot of work for the other clubs for their sponsorship boards and things like that. And we try and give them the best prices we can to keep it in the family.
Get into the community and make sure that it's...
Absolutely. So, and it's about giving back as well. I give my time, I give sponsorship money, we do that sort of things. But it's I think it's really important to give the kids a focus, whether it's netball,
some sort
NRL,
of
or whatever. I think it's really important to
keep them busy,
keep them active,
keep them tired.
Thursday snack night. But I think it's just really important to sort of keep your finger on the pulse, and it's not always just about you and your business, it's about how you can benefit, and the bigger we get, the more we grow, we want to be able to help people further afield as well.
Nice. And so how long have you lived in Caboolture area?
So we've been here, it'll be 9 years this year.
Wow.
Yeah, so moved over from the UK.
Nice.
Set up
A bit hotter?
a little bit warmer. Although not at the moment, I'm freezing this.
Yeah.
Winter's hit me hard this year.
Yeah, it's been fun. So what differentiates your business from other businesses for printing?
So we're part of Minuteman Press, which is a franchise. It's an American-based company that's got over 50 years experience. So we get to draw back on that experience. Also have the buying power of a franchise. So when we negotiate our paper prices, for example, it's done as a mass group.
Yeah.
So we're able to get those discounts, which we then pass on to clients so that we've got the best pricing. But on the flip side of it, we're all independently owned. So you still have that small business mentality. So
with big business power.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So you're very much working with myself and my team. I think they set us apart from everyone else. Every one of my staff member are happy to go above and beyond. It's something that we do. We get jobs done. We do what we say we're going to do, and we try and deliver every single time. But again, still have that luxury of having the franchise to fall back on for advice, for supplier issues or anything like that, or
technical issues with machines. But that's where you got the support, isn't it? So if a machine did break down, you've got other Minutemans that can help pick up.
Absolutely. So like I say, we've just had a machine go down. We've been honest with clients and said we're on probably a few days delay. The ones that were urgent, we've worked it out and still got them done. So we've utilised a number of the stores in the area that have been happy to support us. We've all got very much the same equipment, so that the quality is the same. It's a really nice group that we actually support each other and help each other, and which you don't always get in franchise groups. Sometimes they don't even talk to each other, but we very much do, and it's really nice to know that you've got those other owners that you can ring up and be like, hey.
Right there.
And vice versa, like we've helped the other stores as well. Things happen.
Well, nothing's perfect. Nothing's going to run forever without maintenance.
Absolutely, and things happen. You have to wait for parts, but that doesn't stop the deadlines.
Or paper shortages with COVID. I know we had, there was a lot of trades.
We've been quite lucky with that. Our suppliers were forward-thinking, so even before COVID hit, they had enough sort of backed-up paper. There are a few types of paper that have gone out of stock and will no longer be around since COVID. Certain mills went down and things like that. But straight away they've come up with an alternative that it is to the average eye wouldn't know the difference. Same quality, just a different brand. And we've managed to sort of get around it that way. But we're very fortunate with the suppliers that we have, that they're very forward thinking.
That would be very hard to do if you were a small independent, wouldn't it? To try and source
I've got no printing. I've got no paper to print on. But and it's sort of it's one of those things that you just have that luxury of falling on other people, and it's silly things that if there was a shortage, we can go pinch stuff from another store.
Well, it's important. Absolutely. And then on the flip side of it, you come in here and you get to talk to you, the business owner. So
I'm very much want to be at the focus of the front of the business. I will say hello to everyone that's walked in. Happy to help anyone.
Everyone knows you.
Everyone generally knows who I am. But like I say, but my staff are also extremely experienced, and they know exactly what they're doing. So whichever one of us you get when you walk in, you know you're getting looked after, which is really a really nice feeling to be at as an owner. To get to that point, to have that the trust and be able to rely on my staff as much as I do. I think they're amazing. I definitely couldn't do it without them.
Well, as one of your customers, I know they're amazing too. You helped me out of a pickle even last week with some corporate signs. So yeah, it's good to have, and I think that's what I like as a customer of yours, is being able to call you up and go, okay, I've missed something, I'm in the shit, I need this. You know, can you help me out? And you've always managed to do that. So
yeah, absolutely. We'll always try. You know, we're not miracle workers.
No.
We can't always hit those really tight deadlines, but where we can, we will. And you know, we'll make things work.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's part and parcel of the business. That you're always going to get those tight ones.
Yeah, because things happen, don't they? You know, like,
every time. You know,
we'll think they've done it or haven't, or
absolutely. Like there's the caravan show in Brisbane at the moment, and we've got a few of our clients in there. And believe me, things crop up. Stock changes, prices change, things happen, and they need it sort of happening straight away. So yeah, we kind of know when the events are, so we kind of gear ourselves up for it.
Just in case.
We know they're coming.
Yeah.
And obviously, you know, things like end of financial year, you know, it's all starting, that people want to get those jobs out before the end of the month. So yeah, it's a busy time of year for us.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy. Thanks for being with us today on Jen's Corner, and I hope you all learnt a little bit more about Gill at Minuteman Press. And if you need any printing done, make sure you come down and see her. She's amazing at what she does, so if you need anything creative, this is the person to come and see. So she's down in, what's the street?
Dixon Road.
Dixon Road in Morayfield. So come down and say hi.
Okay, we're going to do a bit of a market update for Caboolture for the last 30 days. So new sales listings, there's been 197 new sales listings. So that's up 77% on the previous 30 days before that. The average days on market's now leading to 103, which is down 22%. We've had 94 properties withdrawn from market, which is interesting. That's up about 18-19%. Total rental listings is 223 at the moment, which is up as well. So we are seeing a little bit of a shift in the rental market. Sales market still plodding along okay, but there is a lot more for sale in Caboolture at the moment. So there's a little bit of an update on the sales for the last 30 days. If you'd like more information on sales in your suburb, or you'd like a bit more of an in-depth view into your property, reach out and give us a call. We'll come around and we can help you do that as well. So that's it for June 2023 for Jen's Corner. I hope you're all going to go along to the free movie in the park in Burpengary, and this sounds like fun. You can, you know, get some food from the food trucks and watch a movie, which will be nice way to spend a Saturday afternoon with the family. We had our interview with Gill Kennedy from Minuteman Press. I know as a business owner, she's great to have her support to do all of our printing. So if you are looking at getting into business, give Gill a call. She can help you with all of your logo design and all those types of things. If you do have community groups, or there is things that you would like to talk about getting some help getting them printed, then jump on and you know, give Gill a call. I'll have her details here for you as well. So that's it for June, and we'll see you next month.